incredibly important. Nothing was made up. The information that emanated about Zion Williamson, yeah, it came from inside the organization. It came from people even closer than that to Zion Williamson. I'm going to leave it at that. People that called up and encouraged us to get his ass because of some of the things that he was doing. You got people that are alcoholics, you got people that are drug addicts and stuff like that. What was Zion's problem? Food addict. The joke was everybody in New Orleans that cooked. It could be everybody from a restaurant, a chef, to your grandmama. All right? Anybody that cooked knew about Zion Williamson. And he knew them. They were on a first name basis because that brother ate a lot. Okay? You even had rumors, and literally, I'm here thinking it was a joke, and somebody told me to go on the air and point out how he got busted hiding food under his bed. This is the kind of stuff that was happening. Okay? So
Hiding food under the bed is just diabolical behavior. Do I believe the Pelicans reached out to Stephen A. Smith and told him to go cook him? I do believe it. I do believe that organizations are doing scumbag things like that. Now, Zion, to his credit, has played the most games he's played in over 5 years this year. He's finally leaning on track. Did he have a food addiction? Okay, maybe he was a little bit overweight. You know, New Orleans is not the city for that because you would rather have him go to a different city where the food isn't as fatty, but it's super delicious in New Orleans, right? I think the problem is that we expected such great things out of him because of he was the most hyped superstar since LeBron James. In my era, there's been 3 players that have been super hyped coming out the draft. LeBron James, right? The chosen one. The heir apparent to Michael Jordan. Number 2, Zion Williamson. Zion, you have to understand, since his year at Duke, he was the most hyped player to enter the NBA. We expected him to be the next LeBron James. And 2021, he was living up to all the hype. I remember that game against him and the Lakers, right? LeBron, the current star, versus the next face of the league. And he did not disappoint that season. He played 61 games, okay? 27 points per game, shooting 61% from the field, and 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Since then, it's where it got disappointing because his rookie year rather, only 24 games played. That's unacceptable. 2022, after playing 61 games the next year, he goes in 29 games played. 2023, 70 games played. There's nothing you can say about that. And then last year, 30 games played. Now he's all the way up to 46, okay? But the facts are the facts. And people want to blame the food. But why is nobody talking about the women? The awful choices in women he's picked, right? He did not pick a nice athlete. He picked the most gooner, diabolical women you can ever imagine. I mean, the most chopped, the most ran through, the most toxic women you can imagine, okay? He couldn't put the plate down, and it was probably because of them. As soon as I didn't even know who the hell Mariah Mills was before this incident with Zion Williamson, but publicly her just embarrassing him, trying to get him kicked out the league, making these disturbing allegations. That's one thing you got to give LeBron James credit for. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, never any terrible allegations, right? Like with women, because he picked the best one. He picked Savannah. Savannah has never embarrassed him. Savannah has stayed as loyal as possible. Imagine if young LeBron was out here with a Mariah Mills, right? He'd probably be out the league already.